depth. I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a
Now listen, now that I can't pay my rent, I can barely make it through the week. Saturday night I'd like to make my girl, but right now I can't make it.
Bill, what? Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
Number 10 is Keanu Reeves and Alex Winters from Bill and Ted.
And, they just go great together. Two surfer dudes, their lingo and stuff, and how they click with their music and stuff.
It's just hilariously funny. A bunch of two surfer type that have to go back into time, and George Carlin's in it, which makes it hilarious. They just connect together.
Yep.
Send you here for life? That's exactly what they take.
Hi everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Movie Marathon / The Movie Guys 101. Today we're doing a joint collaboration on our favorite duos of all time. Number 1 for myself, instead of starting from 10 to 1, is the Shawshank Redemption's Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman.
Now back up, put the gun down, and give me a pack of tropical fruit Bubblicious. And some Skittles.
Number 9 is Will Smith and Martin Lawrence from the Bad Boys series.
You're just two cops with their funny phrases and puns.
They click together because Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, they know each other's humor, the way they interact on screen together, which is hilarious.
Their racist humor.
Yeah, it's hilarious. We really recommend you check this movie out.
And number 2 is another one that should be no surprise to my viewers. That comes as Star Wars, New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Jedi's Harrison Ford and Peter Mayhew.
Do you really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Number 8 is Bruce Willis and Reginald Vell Johnson.
You might know Reginald V. Johnson from his work in Family Matters.
Yeah, this is really good. Bruce Willis is, of course, trapped in the high-rise building, and Reginald is the cop that's below, feeding information thrown to the cop stereo. It's just a good.
How they communicate with each other. It's just funny.
Good stuff.
Number 3 on my favorite duos of all time is none other than Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway from Bonnie and Clyde.
Number 7 is Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway from the Bonnie and Clyde.
It's just a husband and wife going on bank robberies.
What's better than seeing someone go into a bank, rob it, go on a high-speed car chase, and then get lit up? Just all around great.
They just go together. They love each other.
They click.
Do death and depart.
And number 4 is Sylvester Stallone and Meredith Burgess in Rocky.
But you've never looked at a woman and been totally vulnerable. Known someone that could level you with her eyes. Feeling like God put an angel on earth just for you.
Number 6 is Matt Damon and Robin Williams of Good Will Hunting.
This is a good movie that Damon and Ben Affleck actually do well in. They wrote this movie. They ended up winning an Oscar for Best Screenplay. And just Matt Damon and Robin Williams just do really well together because him playing the psychiatrist and Will trying to play the smart-ass teenager that knows everything. So if you just look at their connection on screen, you can tell why we put that on this list.
Are you a faithless preacher? Or are you a mean motherfucking servant of God?
Number 5 is Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez from Dusk Till Dawn, George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino.
Captain, if your mother saw you do that, she'd be very upset. I thought you were my mother.
Number 5 is Tom Hanks and Tom Sizemore from Saving Private Ryan. They play Captain Miller and Sergeant Horvath.
They're both good Toms.
Yeah, they just work well. You can tell just because they can crack jokes and just be real with each other in a time of like war, like people are getting killed around them.
No, I want to crack a knock-knock joke when I'm getting fired by motors.
It's just a good movie and a good connection between the actors.
I love them.
Now, I ain't cheap, but I can't be had.
Number 6 is Romancing the Stone with Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner.
Oh man, I shot Marvin in the face.
Why the fuck you do that?
Well, I didn't mean to do it. It was an accident.
Number 4 is Samuel Jackson.
Mr. John Travolta.
From Pulp Fiction, of course. I mean, what's better than these guys performing hits on people and Samuel Jackson with his glorious Jerry curl fro.
And John Travolta with his enormous, glorious
rat's nest.
head.
It's just, they work well together because they're just funny together. They're sitting in the car and John Travolta's telling Samuel Jackson, like, what do you call a double cheeseburger in France? And he's like, I don't know. He's like, a Royale with cheese.
Number 7 is Reality Bites, Ethan Hawke and Winona Ryder.
Get busy living or get busy dying.
Number 3 is Morgan Freeman and Tim Robbins from Shawshank Redemption.
You know, they both met each other in prison. You know, Morgan Freeman was already in prison, and Tim Robbins was wrongfully accused and got sent to prison.
Yeah, it's just a good movie. And when have you not? Morgan Freeman has a voice of God. You'll be in prison and they say they're gonna rape you. Morgan Freeman says he's gonna rape you, and you'll just like look and just be like, okay. Just because his voice. And when has he not been in a bad movie?
Everybody!
Evan Almighty.
Bullshit!
And number 8 is Serendipity's John Cusack and Kate Beckinsale.
I was Lieutenant Dan Taylor.
You still Lieutenant Dan.
Number 2 is Tom Hanks and Gary Sinise from Forrest Gump. Of course, Tom Hanks plays the dumb-witted Forrest Gump. Gary Sinise plays Captain Lieutenant Dan Taylor.
And number 9 is Sleepless in Seattle's Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan.
Now that's a real badge. I'm a real cop, and this is a real fucking gun.
And last is Danny Glover and Mel Gibson in the Lethal Weapon series.
You ever met anybody you didn't kill?
Well, I haven't killed you yet.
Number 1 is Danny Glover and Mel Gibson of Lethal Weapon.
What else can we say about this duo? They've been around for 4 movies, which are all amazing. A lot of people didn't like the 4th, but we still did. Alright everyone, we hope you enjoyed this video.
This is typing a collaboration video with the Movie Marathon and the Movie Guys 101.
Stay tuned y'all for future videos.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it.